We're going to try out some Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence Ascension. Now, I know there's some technical issues with the game that might make the game a little easier than it should be, which is good because I'm not very good at the game, so, you know, it'll work out in our favor. For now, what we're actually going to do is we're going to use kind of the staple feature of the game, which is to play as just an officer. Let's go ahead and make one. Let's pick a face. Yeah, it looks heroic enough. I'll go with this guy. Alright. Go ahead and name it after our YouTube account. Male.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Just leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Kind of like the patient voice. We'll go with that. Character's not going to have a father or anything because none of the names will match up, and it'd be kind of strange to just suddenly be the child of a character that didn't exist before. Are we going to be progressive, neutral, or conservative? It kind of depends more on where we end up going. So oftentimes picking neutral, I guess, is probably the easiest choice. But I kind of like progressive. I feel like it helps in the later part of the game because you're better able to make use of some of the Western tech and stuff. Let's go with ambition. Required loyalty. Let's go with 1, because otherwise it makes the character kind of strange. Although I guess we're in control of him, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's make him like Nobunaga level stats. That way it's playable. And also because most people end up playing as Nobunaga anyway. Obviously that's kind of the expected choice. And his stats are actually quite high for obvious reasons. So we're going to make our character kind of like your standard hero. Not like maxed out stats or anything, but, you know, strong. Alright, so we got to pick a tactic here. Let's make him a skilled spearman. Why not? Lifespan will be 16 at the birth of Nobunaga. We're going to make our character live pretty much forever because I don't really feel like dying of old age. Now, where are we going to go? That's the big question here. Where is our character going to start? That was an interesting question. I always try to start with like a relatively weak clan because it's fun to try and like be the guy who carries them and ends up making them really strong. Ichijo, 2 officers, 5 officers. Choso Kabai. Soldiers 2,000, 5 officers, 1 house, 1 base. Why not? Let's try that out. I'm actually gonna set all to this guy here. Okay, cool. Abilities. Growth. You can actually choose to match the stats of existing characters, which is pretty much what we're going to do here. Nobunaga. There we go. For the sake of just kind of the interest of the character. And we'll make ourselves a little above average here, like 70s in most of our stats, just to help us along a little bit, and then to make sure that, you know, the character is relatively strong. At the end of the day, one strong character isn't really a make or break thing in this game, because you end up needing a ton of good officers to really succeed, so. Alright. Do we have any traits? Apparently right now we have Speedy. Is unaffected by roads and snow. Huh. Its attack effectiveness increased, movement speed greatly increased. Statesman might be useful. Ooh, earthwork expert. Power volley. We're gonna pick up Nobunaga's ambition just because, you know, like, we kind of have to. Where is it? There it is. Okay, we're grabbing that one just because, you know, it makes sense. And then the rest of these are kind of busted in my experience. There's a lot of really strong traits in here. We're gonna try to pick up a couple of strong ones, but nothing like too ridiculous. We'll do some siege. Spear combat. And we'll be a politician. Why not? Grab some agility too, why not? Alright. That should get us a little bit stronger there. We're not going to write a bio or anything, but there you go. We got a character going. We're going to head on into a new game. Now, when you open up Ascension, it gives you a list of characters. Like, it's like, oh, these characters are kind of interesting. You might, you know, be interested in playing as them. If you notice here, when I brought up my example of making my character kind of strong, Nobunaga's stats are all like 85 or above. There are a lot of really strong characters, and we're going to not use any of them for now. So we're going to start in the 1534 start date. And fire up this guy here. Play on normal. Alright. We'll use fictional characters just so there's more officers in the game and whatnot. And in-game edit I'll leave on in case I need to do something later, but I imagine it won't really come up. Alright, cool. We're gonna get this party started. The domain of Yamada. Endeavor is created. Alright, cool.
Let us begin the meeting.
Let's do it, boys. So, current objectives, hand off a bunch of resources, and clear some land. What does our little area look like? We got a lot of open space, man. So they randomize what your little area looks like. I think there's like a limited number of maps, but I haven't seen this one before, I don't think. Cool. Get a visit from one of the other officers. This guy, so there's iron sands, and this should be lumber, yeah? Yeah. Usually your starting area, in my experience, has 2 specialty locations. Essentially, these would be like resource depots, so to speak. So you can build special things to extract those resources. Now, it kind of sucks that the iron sand and the forest are so close together. Yeah, because there's not a lot of overlap. So, quick kind of simple mechanical breakdown here. Essentially, you have production buildings, which obviously produce resources. You have dedicated buildings, which raise like a feature of those. And then you have military buildings, which is pretty straightforward. So, for example, if I put a forge down, the forge will produce iron, and it produces more if it's surrounded by more entertainment and safety. So I can raise the entertainment by putting in theaters, I can raise the safety by putting in guardhouses, things like that. The issue here is that the forge requires entertainment and safety. The lumber mill requires water control and martial arts. So there's no actual overlap there. So it'll be hard to boost both kinds of buildings. Sometimes there are things that give both. So traffic and safety, that actually... yeah, that won't help me. Entertainment and martial arts. Oh, that could help. Okay. So if I put a tea room in, I can probably boost 2 of them effectively. That'd be worthwhile. So that way I can make use of this space, and we'll put a forge here. And a lumber mill here. Now, we have a limited amount of labor. In this case, we had 4. It costs 2 to build something, so we are out at the moment. We could go pay somebody a visit if we wanted to. I don't... usually want to visit with people in your own clan where possible, and try and find people who have similar ideals, which there isn't anybody here with a lot of ambition, it looks like. But let's make friends with this guy here. Yeah, it'll cost me some money, but we'll spend a little bit of time and then pass our turn here. Set it to max speed. Oh. So other officers are going to step in and try and complete the mission before us, and if they do, then they get the honor and we don't. And completing the missions gives us honor. Honor we can spend on, you know, getting more things from our daimyo. Essentially, our leader will recognize us for putting work in and give us more stuff. And we would like for that to happen. Alright, so we're going to undercut this guy here. We're going to hand off that wood that we have, which is going to kind of screw us for the short term, because if we hand off this iron and wood, we're going to have a hard time building things. But that's not so bad. We can live with that for now. We have some horses over here, which is good. That means I can build a ranch at some point. And get some more cavalry. We got to figure out what we're going to do with some of these spaces. So the forge is going to benefit from entertainment and safety. Now, warrior stuff benefits from martial arts and safety. Merchants generate traffic and entertainment. I'm going to need money is the big thing here. And because of that, we're kind of in a tough spot. We're going to put a merchant's quarter over here for the time being. And we want to try and maximize our time. So if I put another forge down, we're going to start generating a lot of iron. So, oh, these are overlapped. So this space doesn't connect to this one, but this one connects to both. Trying to think about how I can build my bonuses around here. Alright, we're going to put another forge right here, just because we can. Worst case, we can move and rebuild stuff later, but for now, we just sort of want to try and get things on the road. People, the forge sure have it rough. We should build a theater nearby. Thanks, kid. I'll work on it.
Your orders? Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, so they want a theater. I would certainly like to put a theater in there, but I have no wood. I could buy some at some point, but for now, I think we're in rough shape. I appreciate as well, at this early in the game, I can just leave. I can just defect immediately. Just ditch everybody. Been here for like 4 months. Oh, somebody paying us a visit. Oh, it's a merchant. Heck yeah, give me some free money. I'll take that.
Your orders.
Right.
Here is last month's balance.
Got
Reporting
some money in. Got some more supplies. I could probably hand off those supplies. For now, we're going to wait on that. Let's slap a theater down right... where's a good place? It'll benefit from both of these. So, yeah, let's do that. I need farms at some points eventually as well. You'll notice in the bottom left, there's a little graph there that'll also indicate... I can't really bring my mouse over it, but essentially it's going to say how much food it'll produce. So in this case, 37. And then you'll see on the bottom, there's the little like graph there that determines how much the stats for that particular area are. So just kind of inform you stuff. That way you can make use of the tiles a little better. Since some places are more naturally inclined to one thing or another. For the time being, I guess we're going to have to hold off on the farm. Yeah, we'll wait for another officer to start that, I think, and then we'll undercut him. That way we can kind of make use of our time a little better. Hello. This is an officer from a different clan, so people from other clans will even come visit, even though we're technically like all at war most of the time.
Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
But we're not fighting right now, so they'll come have some tea and hang out. Okay, cool. So we want that tea room actually, so we can so we can boost these two productions. This theater should be done soon. Oh, he's gonna take on the gold mission. Oh, that's not good for us because we're not making a whole lot of money. Hey, this old man's all happy because we built the theater. We got a bunch of iron for that. That's awesome. Letting the soldiers live next to the manor. Build a warrior's quarter.
Let us begin the meeting. Here
I guess that's not a bad idea. Warrior's quarters benefit from martial arts and safety, I think it is. Yeah, so over here there's a bunch of that. So we get 112 soldiers out of any of these. So let's go ahead and put this down right here. Or, yeah, put it right here. I have an idea. This is like the entire early game is just planning how to build your little town. And stimulate commerce is what he wants. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, we'll have to hand in the supplies then. Let's do that now. Hey, the warriors are all happy because we built the thing for them. See, we're such nice guys.
Your orders? Here is last month's balance.
Okay.
Reporting in.
So the problem here is that I am not making like any money at all. This merchant's quarter is going to need to get buffed like mad. So the forge is level 3, the lumber mill is level 4. That's not bad. They want us to put a merchant's quarter over here is the issue. I guess we could put down a second one. We're gonna put it here because there's a building that boosts the exchange shop, which boosts traffic, which will help out our merchant quarter. But it has to be built beside a road, so we're gonna go ahead and put that there. We're gonna need to save a space around here for a ranch so we can make use of these horses at some point, but for now we're doing good. Have a tea room, dude. Okay. Give us some free money, I'll take that. Oh, that's unfortunate. He finished the money thing.
Your orders?
It happens though, we're not able to complete all the objectives. We just can't build enough things fast enough. But we did good, we got 3 out of 4. That'll definitely help us along here. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and submit the completion for everything, so that means that we're done. Doing such an impressive job, we gave an extra 100 honor, cool. And now we can expand further. So that unlocks clearing land, so we can start using these empty plots over here. For the time being, we might not do that just yet, just because it costs 4 labor and we only have 2. And also, we still have a bunch of work to do in this area. Anyway, he wants us to stimulate commerce. So we can stimulate a special, like a concept. Basically, we can spend some money to try and make it so we can make more things and do more things. Essentially, when you think of it like a research thing, essentially. If we research one of these, then we're able to build more specialized buildings and do certain things faster. Now, the issue here is he wants us to do commerce. Commerce is progressive. It requires 900 gold, 400 wood, and 200 iron. Now, we are out on wood at the moment, so this lumber bill is still not very good. Now, entertainment, traffic, martial arts. Ugh, phone's going off. Okay, cool. So, water control, martial arts, traffic, entertainment. I think another tea room might go right here pretty effectively, because that'll boost the lumber mill and the merchant's quarter. Entertainment and martial arts. It's not going to do a whole lot for these. They need water control, and they need entertainment or traffic. And water control is really just water mills. We're in a tough spot. Speaking of, I had another idea for something. Martial arts safety. This forge needs safety. These guys need safety. Cool. So we're going to make use of a guardhouse and put it right here. So we're going to sequester our warriors over here and put a guardhouse so that they have to walk by the guardhouse to go do anything. That way they don't mess stuff up in town. Obviously that's not a mechanic in the game, but I'm just saying. The fact that you gain more bonuses to your soldiers, the higher the safety is, says that maybe... Well, it's entertainment and safety, so, you know, let them go out and booze and have a good time, but make sure they don't hurt anybody, essentially. So I can spend some gold here to raise my friendship with this guy. I guess he's coming... No. He needs money. Whatever, we'll lend him some money. Why not? Thank you. Just a visit from our boss to say, hey, we're doing a good job. Thanks, man. Oh, we're a county representative. Thank you, sir.
Your orders? Here is last month's balance.
Alright, so we've been spending a bunch of money at the moment. And, prepare to assault Koso Castle. Alright, so we gotta do a bunch of things. Once all this is done, then we'll attack Koso Castle. So, for right now, he wants us to build up some supplies, and then he wants us to build up enough soldiers, and then we're gonna do a couple minor raids before the big battle. Okay. So we can hand off the iron right now. We actually have quite a bit of it. I'm going to hold off on that just because I want to get this commerce done so I can start fixing some of our money issues. This guardhouse is going to help out over here. This merchant's quarter is getting built up. This forge is also going to get built up. Part of me wants to just put another merchant's quarter down. Such a bad location for these horses, man. I gotta do something about these guys. They need entertainment or they need traffic, so we're just gonna have to put something there that's gonna make that happen. Guess we just put down the exchange shop. Ugh, the fact that I only have one lumber mill is just not ideal. I would really like to have 2 of them down. I really just don't want this merchant quarter at all, to be honest. Alright. We're going to have to do a little bit of overhauling here, but we're going to put down a second lumber mill. We're going to get rid of this merchant's quarter. We're going to move it over here. And then later, when we expand, we'll make use of the horses in one of these areas over here. So... first, we're going to get commerce stimulated, because I think if I remove this building, this objective will probably go away, and I'd like to get that 500 gold from him. Next, the forge upgraded. Oh, what's happening? Oh. We're going to fight. Currently blockading Koso Castle with a force of about 1,000 men. Castle's not terribly well defended. Yeah, I guess. I have 300 men, though. I guess we gotta show up to the fight.
Let's go.
I thought we were not attacking this. Alright, so let's give our army a look. This is how the fighting works in this game. So this castle still has all of its defenses, and we are not prepared to take them. I'm not sure I even have enough men to take down the walls, let alone the soldiers behind it. There's 1,000 men in this castle versus our 2,000, but I still really don't understand what we're doing here.
Attack.
I guess we take on the gate.
Let's go.
That's 1,000 men. Oh no. Back up, my dudes. That's spooky. Oh my god, there's so many arrows. Run! Run, men! It's cool, they sent 75 to stop the main force. Yeah, let's be kind of an ass about this. Just run back in. Oh. Our leader's just putting in work over there.
We've destroyed a gate.
Hey, good job. I didn't.
Heading out.
Alright, let's get in here. Can I take this gate with 200 people? 273, anyway?
Change formation.
Since we're about to use ranged attacks, I guess.
Heading out.
I just don't want to get too close and get lit up by these guard houses and stuff. Okay, I think we can get through the gate. I think we have it under control. He's about to get blindsided by this guy.
The enemy gates are down.
Cool, we made it. Alright, let's get in here.
Follow my lead.
Try and do something, I guess. Sneak my 234 guys in here. Where's their main force?
Follow my lead.
Where did they go? Did they hide up in the castle,
The
maybe?
enemy gates are down. Follow my lead.
I'm concerned about what I'm gonna find when I go through here. Also, I'm again gonna run into... Okay, there's the main force. That's all good. I'm not sure about us taking these gates is my big issue here. But we're gonna try.
Follow my lead.
I need the boss over here to not get killed before I get through this gate. Not that I'm going to be bringing very much, I don't think, by the looks of it. Oh no, we're getting worked. This is not a good look over here.
We've destroyed a gate.
Okay, we got the gate down. We're coming.
The enemy gates are down.
Oh, we broke through.
I'll end it with this.
Okay, we're going to Snipe this guy over this wall here. So I can start trying to do something here. Okay, we're getting kind of worked on that side, but same. I think we got them on the run. They can't really get away, so. Oh, he's about to go. And then we're going to shoot this guy up with these arrows. By the time he's dead, then we'll go take the castle. We did it. Get in there, lads.
Now is the time we show our pride.
They're on their retreat. I like how there's just a bunch of empty lines running away, not even like soldiers. Well, that was costly. We started this fight with twice as many soldiers and left with like 300. Oh, that was expensive. We did it though. I got 130 honor. There we go. Another 300. Cool. I guess that's the end of that round. We've been assigned chief.
Let us begin the meeting.
Well, thanks,
Here
boss.
is last month's balance. Reporting in.
And now we have a different objective because for some reason the AI didn't want to wait for us to complete any of our objectives and just went and took the castle on their own. Alright. We aim to capture Aki Castle. Okay, well, we have similar objectives. Cool. So Koso Castle and Oko are what we have under control. We're allied here with these guys. Our objective is Aki Castle. Alright. Well, let's go back to our little humble abode and go back to what we were doing. Alright. So we have the 2 lumber mills going on here. Both of them are going to require some more water control. So let's go ahead and put that down. We'll build a water mill here. This merchant's quarter is going to benefit from entertainment or traffic. Could use both. Okay, so we'll slap another theater down. Why not? And then we'll put another merchant's quarter right here when we get the chance. Nope. We're getting undercut already. This guy wants to go attack Aki Castle town. Myura got eliminated. You're gonna see a lot of notifications about clans getting like eliminated from the game in the early part of the game, especially if you start in this early timeline. There's a lot of just small clans that have like one castle that just appear briefly and then are gone the next moment. Okay. We're gonna keep passing this off here, no matter how well. Cultivating land. Stimulate irrigation. Oh, yeah, I guess we should probably do that at some point. Oh, we're getting undercut again. This guy wants to finish the wood mission before us. Good to see you.
Your orders? Here is last month's balance.
Alright, so we're making a little bit of money now, finally. We still have no supplies because of that last battle, so we're kind of doomed as far as food goes, but there's progress being made. I need 800 gold. Oh my god. This is bad. This is real bad. I need 900 gold to do this. Jeez. Alright, let's hand off this iron, because by the time we're going to be able to stimulate commerce, we'll have more iron. Oda got rid of the Satake clan. Nanbu's... Wait, Nanbu's dead. That can't be the Nanbu I'm thinking of. There's no way. Oh no, Suwa is eliminated by Takeda. That always messes me up. So Nanbu eliminated somebody. That makes much more sense. I'm an infantry leader. Thank you, boss. Just handing out titles.
Reporting in.
Alright, so I can clear land now. I'm probably still not going to. I don't want to spend the money on that. At the end of the day, because I have this objective, stimulating commerce is going to cost me 900 gold, but he'll give me 500 back. So I'm just better off doing the research now, essentially, rather than missing out on the objective and doing it later. Oh, hello, friend. Let's go ahead and fire that up. Let's do commerce. Done. That's going to take a little while, but not a big deal. Alright. So we're about to get undercut on the wood. We're probably never going to catch up on supplies or gold already. So we're falling behind. This is not really the ideal. Yeah, I understand that he completed that mission.
Your orders? Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Spent a lot of gold. That's fine. Is it done? Like, did we finish commerce then? Still not. Okay. Well, let's wait. And then we can get rid of that merchant quarter and make use of it for something else. Nope. Yunko Tsutsui has died.
Your
Rip.
orders? Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, so we got some supplies because it's September. That's good. We have like no farmland or paddies or anything, so we're kind of doomed as far as food goes at the moment. We still haven't finished commerce. That's not good. Okay. This warrior's quarters probably like can't get any better because we can upgrade this later, but so a merchant's quarter, it's got a lot of entertainment. Still not enough though. It needs traffic, but I can't raise the traffic really. So that raises traffic. That's faith, safety, entertainment, maximum popularity. That's not bad. Okay. It's a theater, horses. Kind of at a loss for what to do with this space right here. I guess I can just raise more entertainment, but it feels like a waste. I don't have the gold to clear land. We're gonna wait. I don't want to spend anything to just build something for the sake of building something. Good to see you. Visiting my tea room. Well, thank you for the 500 gold to make up for that money I just spent on getting commerce. Okay.
Let us begin the meeting. Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Alright, now that commerce has been done, that means that we can get access to the trader, if I recall, yeah. So we can go ahead and upgrade this building to a trader. And then we can get rid of this merchant corridor over here, which is not really producing, and get some martial arts, I guess. So let's put down a training ground, why not? Cool. Get that changed over. I just wish our stats were a little higher. If I'd actually made this character a little bit better, we could build these things in like 1 month instead of it taking 2. Alright.
What would you like?
So we do need to pick up some stuff at certain points. Usually it's worthwhile to buy treasures because it allows you to give gifts to other officers later on. For now, I have no money, so we're going to hold off on that, but something to keep in mind that we kind of want to do if we can. Alright, so that's a trader, which is going to increase traffic a lot more. Oh, So we do also get a couple of historical events. So Mr. Kiyoyasu Matsudaira was the leader of that particular clan, and he's going to get betrayed here by Masatoyo. I guess he killed his father, or claims that he killed his father, and now he's dead. Essentially, the clan was like on the rise, and they were doing real well, and then he gets assassinated, and it kind of all falls apart for them. I can point out where that's happening in a second here.
Let us begin the meeting. Here is last month's balance.
Go through our quick little meeting here. So that's going on over here on the map. This is where Nobunaga is, for anybody wondering. Or I guess he isn't born, or he isn't active yet. Right now, it's his father, Nobuhide. But the Matsudaira clan right here owns a lot of this place. They're about to run into some problems with some of their neighbors now that their like charismatic leader got assassinated. But that's not really going to affect us too much for the foreseeable future. Alright, so we got some labor here. I think it's time, finally, for us to go ahead and expand things. Now, there's a specialty resource over here. There's another one here. This is a big plot that we could open up, but it's, like, barely connected to our existing one. This one gets a lot of access to the river, which might be worthwhile because we're real short on food, and making use of the river to make patties and stuff would probably be good. We could still do that over here, but I'm concerned what we would have to do for the ranch and whatever's here. So I think we're going to make use of this area so we can expand for some food.
What would you like?
I have 10 gold. I have 10 gold coins on me. Alright. Oh. I guess somebody is taking over one of these objectives. Hello? Oh, merchant. He'll buy 100 lumber for 500 gold. Heck yeah, I have all kinds of lumber, dude. So you can sell food normally, but you can't sell anything else. Which means when you have a surplus of other resources, it's kind of wasteful, really. This land's not fully cleared yet, so our labor is still tied up doing that. We could stimulate something. I think we might go ahead and stimulate either courtly or theater. I guess we could go temples. We're gonna go courtly, why not? Kinda like being able to build like noble manors and stuff. Okay.
What would you like?
Yeah. Trying to hold back a sneeze this whole time. Okay. So the game recommends to sell some of our food to have more money because it usually wants you to try and keep the two numbers real, like, even. That's why the little yellow exclamation points are. I'm not too worried about it. At this point, we are pretty much doomed on trying to finish most of these objectives. We don't have the soldiers. We don't have the resources. We got nothing. So I think we're going to have to just kind of...
Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
We're going to have to underperform a little bit here. Alright, so we can put down patties. Now, the difference here is that patties harvest in the autumn, but they harvest like a lot normally. And farms harvest a little bit, but they harvest every season. Farms can go anywhere. Patties can only go on the river. So we have a lot of river real estate here, and we're going to make use of it for some patties. So we're going to try and avoid putting them too close to the roads. So we're going to try and put them maybe right here. The fact that this tile connects to all three just makes it perfect. So let's get those up and running here. Well, I appreciate that you have a dream about stopping bad things. Oh.
Your orders? Here is last month's balance. Reporting
Get
in.
to see what this guy wanted to say. Hello, friend. I guess he is. Normally, their like little lines will kind of imply towards like what their stance is, like progressive, neutral, conservative. It's kind of like a just core thing that sort of informs their decision making a little bit. So like irrigation, for example, is a conservative thing, whereas like Western gunnery, commerce, and tea is progressive. So we would really like to get irrigation done to be able to benefit our paddies here. That means we need more money, a lot more money. Yeah, we're still really hurting for cash, which is such a shame. All right. Just because we only have the one merchant quarter. We're going to put down a second one over here. We'll make use of bonusing it or boosting it later as much best we can. But for now, we're going to try and make use of what we have over here. So we have traffic over here, I would imagine. 112. Yeah, so this is pretty good area. This is a prime area for a merchant quarter right here. Just a ton of traffic because of the bridge, probably. Yeah, we're gonna use this spot actually. I think we can pull this off with just here and this plot here to make this like a really good merchant quarter. Oh, we're in a fight again. I'm currently blockading Aki Castle with a force of about 700 men. The other guy is not a very good officer, thanks, and the castle is not terribly well defended. We have the advantage in numbers. I guess I'll send my 300 men. I don't have more than that, so I don't really know what they expect me to contribute here. Combat quests, woo! Defeat this guy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'll try. He has like 400 yen, and I have 300. Alright, we're gonna go wing. And have at him, I guess. Slowly whittle away at this gate with our ranged weapons. If we shoot enough arrows at the gate, it'll open, I promise.
The enemy gates are down.
We did it. Alright, let's
Heading out.
let's get in there. What's going on over here? Not that much.
Let's go.
So, oh, who's that? Is that him? That's him. He's coming at us, dudes. There isn't like a tower or anything around here, but we are taking a lot of damage. Yeah, we have to run. Like, already have to just get the heck out of here, because he is shooting the heck out of us. He's also on the retreat. That's spooky. Well, at least the boss recognized what's going on here, and he's coming to help us. My lord, save us.
Follow my lead.
Get in there. Lead the way. Okay, cool. If we can get him out in front of us, then we can probably follow behind him finally. And I don't know why he's using buffs right now. He's not fighting anything. Guess we should go square. We don't really have enough soldiers to justify anything else, so I guess we just have to play it defensively.
Follow my lead.
Let's try and take down this gate, I guess, while we're here. We'll let him go and do his thing. If somebody comes down this pathway here, we'll run. Oh, here he is. Run. Run away. He has a lot of archers and cavalry. That's not really ideal for me. I have not that. I have a bunch of archers and spearmen. Don't shoot me. I'm running.
Follow my lead.
Leave me alone. I don't understand how I could possibly have defeated this guy when he has the advantage of being in the base. We're just gonna go right after our leader here and follow him. Lead us to victory, hopefully. At the very least, he's taking down this gate, so he'll have some momentum and take out these towers as a result. Cool. We're getting there, lads. Getting shot at. I guess they were building something here. Does he not want to go up the stairs? Is he too tired?
Follow my lead.
I'm very confused as to what's going on with the AI here.
Heading out.
I'm right behind you. Don't worry. We'll provide you with next to no support. But we're here. We'll look menacing. Did he run around to get in front of us, or try to figure out where he went? I would assume he's hiding in here now. So that's often what people will do.
Follow my lead.
Kind of retreat and hide inside more walls.
Let's
But
go.
interesting that there are no guns in Japan at this point in history, and there are still gun ports for some reason. Shoot him! Shoot him with bow and arrow. He's standing in the gate and not behind it for some reason. Hey, we got him. Cool.
Heading out.
Keep your distance. Take down the gate. We'll be on our way.
We've destroyed a gate.
We did it! Alright, boys. Get in there. Go end it. We did it! Proud of everybody. Our leader is very gung-ho. Like, he puts in these plans for all the things he wants done to prepare for the attack, and then just we get halfway done, and he's just like, alright, time to go. We're already outside the gates. Alright, cool. Well, we got some honor, so that's good. We'll take it. I mean, we didn't really accomplish what we were told to do, but we showed up in the fight and did more than nothing, so we'll take it. We got pretty good control over the southern half of this island now. With that alliance and everything. Oh, stuff going on with the Imagawa. Ah, okay. He died mysteriously. That's never good. I suppose that would be kind of odd if you're like a Buddhist priest, like you're getting trained and then you're brought back into like a political thing where you were specifically trained to not care about those things, but then asked to care immensely about those things. There are none but demons here. There you go. That's a good line. That's like a really common thing in these games for characters to say like, "Oh, I'll become a demon, I'll become a monster or something to succeed," right? Like I'll be as evil as I need to be, or I'll do as many bad things as I need to do. Oh, I skipped through the merchant giving me some
Let us
gifts.
begin the meeting. Here is
Um,
Oswald's balance. Reporting in.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's such a weird motif that they really seem to care about. All right. So I finally have a little bit of resources here, and we're going to lose most of them if we want some honor. We could spend some of this, but I think we're going to actually hold off on that and try and get irrigation going, and then see where we're at as far as hand-ins. So I still have supplies I can hand in finally, so let's go ahead and do that. I do have a huge surplus of iron, so let's hand those in, because those forages are putting in work for me. Even if it's just level 3. Okay, I kind of want to hand in the wood, but I have so many things I want to build that it's just probably better off not doing that. Now this place has a ton of traffic already, so it just needs entertainment really, so we'll put a theater right here. And then we're gonna need water control and faith. So we're about to get reservoirs going, so we're gonna use one more thing here. Actually, wait. Yeah, I can do a reservoir, can't I? Once I have irrigation done, yeah. Yeah, so let's put another patty down. That way we can put a reservoir right here and boost all 3 of them. And we'll get this theater going. Oh, this guy's gonna attack that castle, okay. I don't have, like, any soldiers to speak of at this point. So, like, every time they ask me to go to these fights, I'm bringing, like, 300 men. It's barely a fighting force. I'd like to make you a Chamberlain of a cat. Why? I have not done a whole lot of very good things at the moment. Yeah, I guess. We'll do it. So we're Chamberlain of... okay.
Your orders.
Hello,
Here's
my
last month's
friend.
balance. Reporting in.
This is your lord's orders. Do all you can. We're gonna assault Hakuchi Castle. And so we reset our objectives again. Yeah, so our little faith, our little area is going to continue to send us resources. So we still want to keep building that up because we'll get a percentage of everything that comes out of that. Plus, we'll still be able to make use of the resources there to, like, get more iron, wood, all that. But now we also have our bigger city to deal with. So we got promoted. Let's see how it goes. Ugh, just adjusting in this chair. All right, so stimulate irrigation. We're already working on that. That works for us. What does this guy want? Bring this merchant's quarters traffic to 60. Okay. So in the larger map, you also are going to build like little buildings, quarters, if you will. So you can spend 4 labor to do that. I only have 3, so I don't really understand why it's recommending that. So we can invest, and what that does is allows us to spend a certain amount per month along with 2 labor to boost something. So they want us to boost the traffic here to 60. Out of our guys here, these 2 are going to both raise it by 6 a turn, so let's go ahead and do that. Get him on there.
What would
Buy
you
some
like?
supplies and stuff. I have nothing for resources at the moment. I attained the maximum soldier count though, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I have a bunch of officers, which is really good. A lot of times when you get handed a castle, like for your first time, in this case we have Koso Castle here,
Let us begin the
a lot of times when they hand you your first castle, you have like nothing. You're just like essentially alone, and that makes it really hard to get things done because you need to have an officer assigned to something for it to be worked on, essentially. Alright, so you see here, this works the same way essentially as our as our little area, just on a larger scale. And it's a little simplified, essentially. Right now, where there's horses here, we're not really going to be able to expand Koso much because there's not really a lot of space between these mountains and the ocean. But we need to do something with these two empty spots here. So let's actually check them out here. Neither of them really have a lot going for them, and there are horses here. So I'd like to use the horses at a certain point, but we're going to go ahead and deal with that. We could put a noble quarter down. That's going to raise crops and commerce. 120. Yeah, let's put it there. Why not? It's going to take 30 days for this guy to do, so let's put that there. Now we're out of labor.